Yeah, man, my Mark show didn't work out. I haven't even released the first episode yet. Legal reasons. Some crazy things happened, but was a terrible disaster. I'm still gonna release the first episode that we recorded, but I gotta wait for some things to pass because something strange happened on the show. You'll find out eventually, but I mean, if you want a preview, I have like the first few minutes of it. If you guys are interested to this first guy came on my show, he broke kayfabe immediately. Basically, he didn't last like 5 minutes, and I had to kick him off the show because that was the rule of the show that we don't break kayfabe. And
Who was on the show?
here, let me show you some of it.
Oh gosh,
A preview of the Monster Mark podcast.
this must have been something.
All right, welcome to the first episode of the Monster Mark podcast. This is an idea that I've had for a long time. I used to host another wrestling podcast on this podcast network, the Quantum Flux Podcast Network. And in a way, I'm very proud of the work that I did on that show. We gained a lot of followers across the various platforms, but I also felt an emptiness about the nature of the show. I personally think we should all treat the wrestling business that we love seriously. That being said, I'm only going to say this once. There's only one rule here on the Monster Mark podcast. We do not break kayfabe. We do not talk about wrestling like it's phony bullshit, because it's not. So, God forbid, but if this ever does happen, we have a general manager here. It's Monster Mark, and he has only one job: to throw you off the show if you sell out the business. No warnings, one time, and you're out. You're done forever. Simple as that. Now, with that out of the way, one of my good friends, Steve, has agreed to co-host this show with me, and I've already explained the rule to him, and I think I have him on the line right now via Zoom. Steve, you there?
Yes, Kahan. I am here. Thank you for having me. This is certainly exciting. First episode.
Yes, premiere episode. It's an important day in the history of this podcast. I hope you're ready to do this.
Oh, I'm ready to talk wrestling. You wouldn't believe the day I had. I had non-stop stress at work. There were customers that were just up my...
Yeah. I gotta stop you right there. We gotta keep the pace on the show moving. I can't let it lag. We're gonna lose listeners, and the fans are here to listen to wrestling. Let's stick to wrestling. Try to keep your personal life out of it, please.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Let's get started.
Nothing but wrestling.
We're going to pull up our TV. We're going to get our feet wet by covering the last episode of AEW Dynamite from April 3rd, 2024, Wednesday night, if you didn't already guess that. I know it's WrestleMania week, but...
Vlad, what are you saying?
I said this. You wanted him to stick with kayfabe by showing him AEW. That's like the worst. That's like the worst thing you could possibly do to a human being.
WrestleMania is being covered to death by everyone, so we're going to do it a little different here.
WrestleMania was covered to death for the week I recorded this, so we were going to do AEW. That was the plan, at least, but it didn't come off. We fucking fucked up in the first segment.
This week on the Monster Mark podcast. So, Dynamite. Started this week with Adam Copeland, the TNT champion, coming out and speaking in the ring about his love of wrestling. Let's take a listen.
I am a fan of pro wrestling.
Hell yeah.
I watch WWF.
Fucking wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's not the reason to do, man. You're missing the point on this. This is to celebrate all of it. I watched NWA. I watched Stampede Wrestling out of Calgary. I watched Owen Hart start his career. Pretty damn cool.
Oh, yeah. Owen Hart. Great worker.
You see?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, you already messed up.
Steve, what are you doing?
What did I think? He's a great worker?
You can't say that. He's a great wrestler.
Well, yeah. Same thing.
Oh my god, dude. Didn't we talk about this when I invited you to do the show? This is not that kind of wrestling show. If you want to sell out the business and talk about it like it's phony bullshit, you can go on literally any other wrestling podcast. We do not break kayfabe here.
Kayfabe?
Yes, you can't call the wrestlers workers. They're wrestlers or warriors. If you call them workers, it makes it sound like they're just working, like the business is a work. You're making it sound like it's fake, phony bullshit.
But it is fake, phony bullshit.
What the fuck? Get the fuck off my show. Who the hell does this guy think he is? Wrestling is not fake, phony bullshit. You're fake, phony bullshit. You motherfucker. Fuck you. Don't ever call me again.
Gosh.
Sorry about that.
I was trying to take
I can't believe I thought we were friends.
Anyways, there you go, guys.
All
That's
right.
a little preview of the Monster Mark
But
podcast where we don't break kayfabe over there.
that was pretty hilarious. The
I
only
still might
comment
do
I
the
was
show. I still
Okay.
might do it, but I'm gonna do this one too. All right, we can.
I think
We
I
can
think we
break
might have to
kayfabe.
do it solo because I don't think anybody
I'm just
understands.
saying, like I think the fact that you even use the word kayfabe, aren't you already breaking kayfabe?
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that like a not a loud word? But
Well, we
I'm
have to
just saying.
we have to set up the show though.
Okay.
We have to set
Alright.
up
I got
the
you.
environment. I guess I had to explain that at least. But
Got it.
yeah. Anyways, I don't know. We'll see. I might try it again eventually, but for right now, I could do this one too. Fuck it, you know.